hey, there's a bunch of people in a cave somewhere, and they're trying to figure out how to get out of the cave. Like when you think that
drone racing,
drone
are you saying you don't care about the kids in the cave?
First of all, I do definitely care about them, but secondly, you actually kind of sold me on the story as we were coming into the in the commercial break.
Well,
because I obviously you have a heartfelt, you want them to live. That's
absolutely,
it's like
worldwide.
The people 12, in the well, or
11-year-olds or whatever.
12 kids. And,
so you really care about it from that perspective, but outside of that, like I'm not an engineer. I don't know how to rescue kids from caves. But they could be in there for a long time.
Long time. Yeah, they're saying now they could be in there for at least a month, maybe. Try to get them.
If they don't get them out before the monsoon happens, it'll probably be a while.
It'll be quite some time.
Here's what's amazing, though. It took a couple of divers, professional divers. It took them, an hour and a half to get it? It took them 90 minutes to scuba dive into that cave. And they were thinking, well, maybe we can have the kids scuba dive out. 2 professionals? It took them over an hour and a half.
Well, it's going to take more than that to get them out now with the way the caves have flooded. Because they're talking now that they've brought in
you can't ask these
full face diving masks, and they're trying to train them to dive.
Yeah, there's no way. They can't do that.
A couple of them can't even swim. And it says now it's going to take a 6-hour dive through the narrow underwater passages to get out. And some of those passages go black. You just got to keep going with your hands on the wall. There's no way
the kids survive
and,
that.
And one kid freaks out, it's going to screw the rest of them up.
They will.
It's going to, they're all going to be, all going to be dead. So now they say that some kids believe that they heard other sounds, outdoor sounds, when they were in there the first time they were trapped. So they're looking around to see if there's some air hole or air vent that they can drill in to get them out before the rains come.
That'd be good.
That'd be really good, right? But they've already removed 128 million liters of water, and I don't know how much that is.
No, there's no way to tell.
128 million liters.
When
I don't know
it's
if that's
in a
a
metric
gallon
measurement, there's no way to tell. It could be a drop of water, or it could be an ocean fall. I don't know.
I don't know.
That's true.
There's no way to tell.
There's
no way to tell.
I don't know how much water that is, but
somewhere between a drop and an ocean.
But they keep pumping it out, and now they're into the third cave, pumping water out, and that's full, and they don't know how much more water is coming in. Because it naturally comes in, so they're just trying to pump it out as fast as they can to try to get these kids out of there.
Amazing.
And it's just fascinating to me. I was why were they even? I mean, I get that you want to go through these caves and everything, but if you're a soccer team and you've got the coach there and
play soccer and go home,
you don't have a guide, and you think, hey, let's go check out the caves.
No,
no, not today. How about we go back home? How about that? And then it started flooding, and they didn't know what to do. So they just kept going back in, trying to find their way out, and they get farther and farther in.
You imagine what that would have been like? You're in a cave, and the water starts coming in. You realize you can't go back out the way you came in, and you just have to keep going deeper and deeper, looking for dry ground.
Yeah,
I mean that is terrifying.
And then finally, they found them, and they heard them hollering, and so they brought them food, and like you said, they dove. The divers, the professional divers, originally went in.
It took 9 days though to find them in the first place. Right? Yeah, 9 days. What did they eat? Anything?
Well,
did they not eat at all?
We don't know the full story yet on how they survived. It's
incredible.
They may have started with 15 kids. We don't know. No,
it's a Donner Party situation.
No, they don't know the full story yet. They're posting some videos saying hello to the family. Some of their classmates are outside now praying for them, letting them know they're there. They're posting videos, and the world is watching. But, man, think about having to, we're going to have to try to keep bringing this water out of here, and we'll hope that you're okay for the next 3 or 4 months.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That's unbelievable. Be frightening. Frightening.